Thanks for staying tuned for the HGP Nightly News Sports. I'm Sean Embrag. We begin with the Woodpecker Product Women's Hockey League. The Pizza Hut ladies extend their lead at the top of the table to 15 points, while Old Fort Shoots Stars are yet to come off the mark. Calvin Chapman will fill you on the details.
GCC's perennial form in hockey continued on Monday afternoon at their home ground when they disposed of a building Old Fort Shooting Stars unit 5-0, brimming with their usual confidence. With little help from their 10-goal thrashing of their closest rivals on Saturday, the Hikers ladies, the match was a walk in the park for GCC, although they scored less, converting fewer chances rather. Corenza Finance continued her form at the top after spearheading Hikers' demise with a hat-trick over the weekend, with the opening goal against Old Fort coming in the 6th minute. Sonia Jardine added one to her tournament tally when she slotted home in the 21st minute, and Sandy Rupnarine tripled the lead 3 minutes later in the 24th minute. Gabriela Javert made it 4-0 just before halftime in the 44th minute. 3 minutes into the third quarter, Tricia Feed-Koo made it 5 goals. Old Fort Shooting Stars failed to score, and with another loss, they continue to languish at the bottom of the table without a point. Matches continue at GCC on Friday evening.
In athletics, we tell you that US-based Guyanese sprinter Bernicia Thompson qualified for the 2016 Olympics Games in Rio, Brazil this August with an impressive 11.31 seconds in the 100 meters at the Michael Johnson Invitational Meet on Saturday. Thompson's time was under the 11.32 seconds Olympic qualifying mark. The time was also a new stadium record for the Texas-based stadium, as well as a new personal best for the Texas A&M scholarship student athlete. In addition, Thompson's time was also among the best from a Guyanese woman. Jennifer Innes holds Guyana's national 100-meter record with 11.26 seconds. Locally based Winston George is the other Olympic qualifier in the men's 400 race. George is currently training and competing in the United States. In basketball, GABF awaits final approval from government and inspection green light from Caribbean Basketball Federation for the hosting of the Under-16 Championships. Details. Commenting on Guyana's readiness for the hosting of the male and female Under-16 Championship here in July, President of the GABF Niger Lines related that provisional approval has been given. Hosting the event will be a plus for Guyana's basketball.
And the match is before Cabinet for final approval, for final pronouncement, because we've already received provisional approval, and that's something that we think will be a major fill-up and a boost, and really the most important event that we would have had in about 10 to 15 years in Guyana, because now we'll be penetrating into the source of what is the catalyst for basketball development in Guyana.
The final approval before the July event is green-lighted inches on a site inspection visit by CBC officials.
So it's very important that we have the CBC Championships, and I hope all the powers that be are listening, and I implore them to come speak on this matter as quickly as possible, because we think it's vitally important. We have the CBC president coming to Guyana on the 27th of April, along with the CBC executive, to do the site inspections. So we need a pronouncement as soon as possible.
The event is slated to be held at the Cliff Anderson's. News in cricket now. ICC board congratulates WICB for a triple win, but chid West Indies player for unsatisfactory behavior immediately after the game. Excerpt of the media release in this report. The board congratulated the WICB for completing an unprecedented treble by winning the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup 2016, as well as women's and men's titles at the ICC World T20 India 20. The board considered the behavior of some of the West Indies players in the immediate aftermath of the final and unanimously agreed that certain comments and actions were inappropriate, disrespectful, and brought the event into disrepute. The board acknowledged an apology by the WICB but was disappointed to note that such behavior had distracted from the success of what was otherwise a magnificent tournament and final. The board also noted that very serious consideration had been given to bringing code of conduct charges in respect of the behavior of the West Indies players and emphasized that this was not acceptable conduct at ICC event played out on a world stage in front of millions of people around the globe. And that concludes our sports class. We want to invite you to stay tuned for the weather forecast.